Alrighty, I think it's about to start right now. Let me let me get back to it. It's the first one of the year, and for some reason I'm feeling extra shivery. And it's not the cold. Right now it's 59 Fahrenheit. Tonight is January 1st of 2023. It's my first time literally saying that sentence. Wow. Like I straight up did not say it during the entire day. I just been it's been a very it's been a very eventful day for me. I've been having a lot of thoughts lately. And those thoughts convey well, a lot of goals. And you know what this is? This is episode 31 of the In-SAIN podcast, also known as the VTuber Coast. Since I'm sharing it tonight with my co-host, that is myself, I am not crazy. Let me change that window right now. Alright, the count 3, 2, and 1. Huzzah! Hey there, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I hope everything is doing fine on my setup. I'm gonna do quickly, the usual checkup. The usual gang is here. Hello. Hey yo, Makuyo. Hey yo, Maiden and Sonin, dropping by too. You're all very welcome. I have this, not the crazy saying. There's different tiers of crazy. That's crazy. I've been noticing that the stream avatars have not fully loaded. Feliz Año Nuevo. Sayori. We were saying that last night. Way too much. Feliz Año Nuevo. For those who are not Spanish speakers, you may not know that the letter N as the letter Ñ. Just that one line on top of the letter N makes an entire world of difference. It can literally save your ass. You don't want a new butthole because the word year and the word anus. Okay, fucking, you get it. I don't have to explain that. I'm not going to fucking explain it. Enye. Hey yo, Shuffle, welcome, welcome. So many of you here already. So early. Very early. I have a poll. I have to remind everyone that I do have a small poll. I can see many already voted already. Thank you so much for joining me on this first episode. It's an honor. It truly is. You could be doing something way better. Don't leave yet. Let me at least ramble for an hour or however long this one goes. I kind of wanted to make it a little bit special because, of course, first time of the year. But I also want to respect everyone's time as well as myself. I am feeling oddly very good, but also very tired. It was a very tiring day. You would think that after me saying so much on Twitch that my head is feeling better. My head is feeling better. Look at me only doing all these things. Yeah, I do have my occasional headaches, but today the new year greeted me with a slammy. I was like dead down for at least 5 hours since before this. Let me know about stream, how the stream is going, by the way. I seem to be having some issues on my side, but I want to know if my audio sounds correct, if the visual looks correct. It's a bit of a weird setup. Maybe it's because I have too much stuff running. How am I doing? Yo, hello Godzilla Prime, welcome. I am doing very fine. I will be talking all about that right now, actually. Like I said, everyone, thank you so much for joining me on this special episode because it's the first one of the year, of course, and also episode 31st. I can't believe it's been 31 weeks in a row of me doing this stuff non-stop. The only two podcasts that were very scuffed, it was that one during it was like 3 ago. It was the one that I have very weak internet, and there was also when my electricity went out. And wow, it's the things can happen. I did say that even if I couldn't make it online, I would record it offline. Even if I had to record it on the phone, and I would upload it whenever possible. Even if I had to use my own data, I would upload it. This is the reason I saying this all over again and again and again is because this you could say that was one of my New Year resolutions. But you may say, didn't you started being a VTuber on the month of like May? Can you really even freaking make New Year's resolution later? And the question is kind of, yeah, you can. It makes more sense that, being a resolution has to be at the beginning of the year. But as you go, things may change. Plans may change. So don't feel fear if you suddenly have a whole different world of different thoughts of things to do. And that's what we're going to talk today because, oh my gosh, I got a heck of a lot of mailbag, not just on Discord, but on Facebook as well. I guess people are searching for answers to their own problems. And I'm honored that you trust me with this kind of information. So I'm going to be reading some mailbag after I do of course, the typical housekeeping. Hey yo, but first of all, how's everyone doing? Once again, let me ask. I have already seen so many people pop up again while I keep talking, and that's awesome. Things may change. No, things will change. Well said, Maiden. Well said. And I saw you earlier today. so glad to see you joining other fellow streamers on their streams. That really warms my heart. It's like, ah, I can see some of the people like showing my chat, showing some other people's chat. That is actually really awesome. It's like we're all linked together in some ways. And yeah, Jose, hello. You just finished orange chicken, Chino Boricua. Fucking hell! I love orange chicken. Like I love Panda Express. I know Panda Express can be kind of junk, but whatever. I like it. I'm guilty. I love that. What was it that they called it in Rick and Morty? It was a very they threw a jab at Panda Express. They call it sugar chicken because it's practically mostly more sugar than chicken. But that was a good jab for those of you who don't watch fucking Rick and Morty because it's fucking cringe. Let me read some more comment here. La toda poderosa ñ. Yeah, there's many words that the letter ñ has so much power on. A tilde goes a long way. You know what I say? Also, the a comma, you know, that punctuation mark can also save a life. Like, what's that sentence that is in English? So, let's eat grandpa, or let's eat grandpa. Just grammar can change. One little line can save a life. One little line can save an ass. New Year's, same bullshit. I agree too. Shuffle, I agree. Even with you, I agree on that. It can be the same. Last night, literally, we were just playing the duck game. I think Puyo was the one who was the host, and Puyo invited some of us on a stream, and we were all playing that. It was not on my stream, but I was still, I was still playing for a little bit. I'm so glad that I joined, and it was with Sayori. On Sayori's stream, we were there. It was great. I had a blast. I even managed to win one of the games. Yo, Kippy! Glad to see you here too. All right, so let's go back to the housekeeping. Hello, my name is SAIN. Today I am your host, along with SAIN Kai, and we are introducing the New Year's episode. If this is your first time watching us, just to let you know, we also do regular streams during the week. Occasional random days. You gotta be paying attention to the schedule. And that is on twitch.tv/SaintCisco. But these streams, you're watching them on YouTube. Either you're watching the VOD or you're watching, watching it live with everyone here joining us. Hello, say hi, everyone. You drank a lot last night. I bet. You're always saying that, but you get a pass this time. You get a pass. Other times, please chill the fuck down. You gotta you gotta behave on that, Shuffle. Anyways, yeah, that's the housekeeping pretty much. You can also find me on all the social medias. That is, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, literally everything else. I've been very active on Facebook. I've been trying to keep up with the page. Been getting some new likes every time here and there. I'm sorry for over spamming those notifications to my Facebook followers, but holy shit. It's been, I gotta do it. It's slowly. It's a slow rise. You saying over here, packing? I eat a lot last night, and there's still not enough food for 4 days. Oh my god. Leftovers, am I right? I just finished eating leftovers as well. I actually ate some more rice. Rice. I gotta stop. Rice is so bad for you sometimes. In moderation, it's fine. You said you didn't. Thomas, please, Thomas. Okay, I will believe you tonight. I am feeling very good tonight. So I will believe you that you did not drink tonight. You're just in bed, warm and cozy. That's good to know. Anyways, let's get on with the topics. And the first topics that I want to hit is obviously the mailbag stuff. Mailbag. Because I do have a heck of a lot of it. And while I'm at it, because I'm pretty much a lot of it has to do with New Year's resolution. I got a variety of questions. Earlier, I said that New Year's resolutions may change. Things will change. So plans may change. Sometimes you gotta have a backup. Sometimes the backup will accidentally show up. And things may get better, things may get worse. But I just hope that everyone is in control of them. Alright, let me scoot to the side. Okay, I want to stand over here because there's a possibility that I may just be popping one of the windows. By the way, how do you like the background? This is a throwback to one of my early streams. I used this background with another fellow streamer, is Seno Hibrida. Provided this one for me that she found on from some artists. If I look for for people who want to use this, because I know I have a lot of people here that are streamers themselves. If you want something like this, I'll probably link it in the description later. My apologies. I literally chose this background as I was going along. I was gonna use the SAIN Kai wallpaper, but I decided, what the heck? Why not use a throwback? I wanted to have a nice reference to an old stream. I'm feeling a bit nostalgic today. Background looks very nice. Thank you. No, you were lying. No, you were lying. Don't lie to me, Thomas. Happy New Year, Neron. The best girl mentioned. I get it. Anyways, let me open here the ones in the Discord first, just quickly. Let's speed run through a lot of these because I noticed that a lot of you were trying to just have fun on the mailbag. So let's just tackle those. And everyone can help me together answer these questions as well as for the people. This is reminding me of something. And please, I am saying this with the most respectful thing ever. I did not plan this out, so I hope it doesn't come out wrong. I'm only saying this in an informative manner because someone here made a joke. It's not a joke. It must have been an accidental comment. It was during a past stream where I was talking about a certain streamer that had really bad behavior, that they were like telling people how to have feelings on stream because they said, oh, that's trauma dumping. Well, you literally asked how everyone was doing. And then when I said the username of the person who read the comment, her name was Miss Nerdy Curvy, as in curves. You know, like the person has curves. But then someone said on the chat, oh, they did dirty to Kirby. It's like, no, it's not that Kirby. It's not Kirby. And then I'm literally remember that right now because Kirby is in the background. And I'm like, is that insensitive? Because it was about someone's mother passing away. It must have been an accident. And it's like, well, they did dirty to Kirby. And speaking nonsense, it was just so fucking random. Like, no, not Kirby. Okay, whatever. I don't know why. That's just my scuff brain being scuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. What was it that I forgot? I forgot to say. Earlier I said Saint Kai and Saint Cisco, but Slime Saint is here too. Slime Saint has been here since Packen did the redeem. Last time Packen did the redeem on Twitch, so Slime Saint has been attached to my shoulder like sticky. That's good. I'm Kisa. Oh shit, I'm part of the crew. Let's go. Anyways, let's go. Let me read from the bottom up. Missed. Hello, thank you for watching the VODs, by the way. I appreciate people who also send me messages. Oh, I love watching your VODs. That's pretty good. I've been getting a couple of compliments with that, and that's also very valuable. I like participation, but of course, watching the VOD is just as amazing. Also, let's see. New year, new community guidelines. How does In-SAIN feel about the new rules that just came out? People been retroactively getting demonetized left and right. Everyone has to be on extra good behavior apparently. Also on YouTube, the algorithm bot will mishearing what people say and now getting their videos demonetized for swearing. I swear a lot. Shit. Fuck. Puñeta carajo. Fuck it. I'm not monetized yet. I'm almost monetized. I will talk about more how I'm going to achieve that later, but at the moment I'm not monetized. So fuck the algorithm. Fuck it to hell, puñeta. Que se vaya para la mierda el algoritmo. I'm just having fun here. You don't know me. I'm trying to do the best I can with this little thingy and just enjoy it. That's what I wanted to do in the first place, and I'm not gonna be changing when I get monetized. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Maybe I'll get my wires, my wires, you know, like rearranged, but I don't think so. I'm still gonna be saying I'm still gonna be being the same. So don't worry, miss. In-SAIN, and Saint Kai, Slime Saint, Paper Saint, Padoro Saint, which has been canceled, they will not be changing anytime at all. So yeah, if you were worried about that on the mailbag, do not worry, miss. I will be the same. Anyways, here we go. Next. Have you ever thought about adding your Twitter to the Discord? I already said one of the first things that I wrote in my Discord, and thank you for the question, is that I never wanted my Discord to feel like a place that I was, you know, just using it as a playground for everything about me, sane. I know it's my Discord and it has literally my name on it. But I already feel terrible by over spamming. I'm very self-aware about that, and that's okay if you do it in your other discords. There's discords that overshare everyone's, you know, every creator's content, and that's fucking amazing. It's cooperative work. In my case, I kind of wanted it to be more like a hobby playground, you know, an activity, somewhere to socialize, safe for work. So that's why I don't want to put my Twitter feed. Plus, I don't think everyone wants to see my awesome banger tweets on my fucking Discord all the time. Sometimes I screenshot them, sometimes I don't. You know, sometimes I write nonsense. I just want it to feel more organic, more me, and less forced like automatic bots. I don't want to have bots all over my Discord. It's fine if you do in your Discord, and it's also extremely helpful because I find them amazingly helpful. I was even thinking about making a second Discord, but that's way too much for me. Hey yo, Logan, thank you for wishing me Happy New Year's. I appreciate that. Thanks to everybody who messaged me privately I hope that me sending just a picture as a reply said enough words. They said one picture is worth 1,000 words. So I just freaking hope that just me sending a reply as a picture is enough. Speaking of picture replies, the new meta in our Discord for some reason it's like normie tenor replies, like GIF. Who started this? I think it was Abacoa. I want to say it was Abacoa. For some reason, the Discord every fucking morning, it's just been posting like cheesy ass fuck like GIF on it. It's like, oh, que Dios te bendiga. Buenos días a todo el mundo, que la pase muy bien. Yo digo, who brought this into the Discord? It wasn't me. I'm not smart enough to think about that. So you're saying someone mentioned drinking. I'm yet to have coquito. Oh shit, you missed out. I mean, did you? It depends on who makes it. Some coquito can be very obnoxiously sweet, but you know, sometimes they overdo it with the sweetness. You want to taste the alcohol, baby. Anyways, let's go to the next mailbag. We got a lot of them to go through, and I want to speedrun this a little bit more. Opinions on body pillow. Bruh. What the fuck? I literally own like 4. If I could have more, I would like get more, but that's like too much. If I get another body pillow, it's because one of them broke. I think the limit is 4. And yes, they are the gigantic ones. And yes, they sleep with me. I don't sleep alone. I sleep with all my imaginary friends. And that includes everyone here in the chat. Hey, Saint, what are we playing? Outbreak again. I have unfortunate news for you, Logan. I restarted my computer quite a while ago. And it's a factory reset. So I lost a bunch of files. So I'm going to have to ask for your help in the future if I play it. I have so many plans of games to play. Speaking of games to play, I fucking beat Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I mean, Pokemon Scarlet on 2022, bitches. I actually did it. I didn't think I was gonna do it. I actually beat it on the 30, like on the 31st, like at night. Like holy shit. That was like a very long ass stream. I almost like fainted midway through it, but I'm so glad that I pushed through. I was thinking of uploading some of those parts. I need to download it from Twitch before I fucking delete my VOD. I need to remember that, but yeah, I think I deserve a short applause at least for that. Like, holy fuck. I gotta make a count. Some people call me Zero Progress Sane. Now they have a new emote on my fucking channel that is like, oh, progress? Asking, where's the progress? And it's just manager Sane bringing out the papers like, yo, come on, Sane. Progress on the story. Stop chatting. Stop distraction. Yeah, congratulations on beating Pokemon. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I made progress and I finished the game. I am going to play a little bit offline to collect the Pokédex. If I play online, it's just you know, just to chill and like try to catch some shinies maybe. I really want to get that shiny badge. So yeah, I think I deserve that one. Cha-ching. Anyways, oh wait, wrong button, Sane. There we go. I didn't dox myself. That was no important information. Ignore that. All right, so let me put on my shades. All right, so speaking of progress, I will be announcing soon more games that I'm going to be playing from like beginning to end. I've been thinking really hard about it. Like which RPGs am I going to tackle? They take a long time. Or maybe a game that can be like quickly. I started playing Mario 3 on Christmas with the In-SAIN special. And I'm thinking of finishing that game. I'm really in the vibe to play more Mario. Because everyone enjoys when I play Mario because it's the game that I rage the most. Because just, you know, just progress lost for me, it's like, fuck. Oh my goodness. That's subscribe. Thank you, Retro. Welcome. You're here from Twitch, now to YouTube. I love that. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I will be announcing more games that I'm going to be playing soon. But I really want to finish the games that I play already on stream that people are familiar with. Everybody loves it when I play a little bit of Mario. It's so easy to jump into Mario. Everyone knows what's already made of. Anyway, so here's some more mailbag, and this one's kind of a big one. This is a big chunky wongy. We have one here from Gato, my dearly friend Gato. I am going to talk about right now about this question, and it's the following. Okay, so Sane, what do you think about the current video game preservation efforts? I answered this question on the Discord, and then And this is what I said. I said that modern gaming is becoming a face. In time, as big as developer are creating games that are temporary events that cannot be easily replicated. Okay, that probably didn't make any fucking sense. But anyways, this is pretty much what I'm trying to say. So at the current, okay, so big developers are currently trying to. This is something that I may have noticed. I may just be paranoid for a long time, but the big developers are trying to make games to have experiences that are hard to replicate, such as, you know, online events or DLC that will disappear through time. So what they're doing is, you know, they're creating all these things, like, you know, like some games are incomplete. They've been doing this for a while, but now it's like now it's like tougher than ever. Then you cannot replicate the exact experience of the event. So it's either get it now or get it never. So so continuing the answer about video game preservation, when it comes to the community, people are doing their best. You know, I think it's bigger than ever. I think at this current moment, you can actually share as many games as you can if you look in the correct places. Of course, nothing really bad. If you want to, I mean, at this point, is it really that bad? Are you gonna get a copy of a game that doesn't no longer exists or in replication? You're not entitled to it, but, you know, don't feel guilty if you do. You know, just do your best, however way you feel comfortable, to be honest. And then you follow it up with this reply, Gato. You said, how do you fail to be mislabeled as a pirate? Here's a small story. I do preservation of games from typical consoles to the obscure PC-98. A friend of mine told me that piracy was bad and that I wasn't helping. I told him that piracy is a necessary evil, and preserving certain games that dev publishers refuse to never even release, that's my intent. It wasn't to pirate all the games. My goal is to keep the old games accessible once they're no longer for sale. There's a lot there to unpack. But essentially what Gato's trying to say, that, you know, there's people who are very against piracy because it doesn't help the big companies. What if they're trying to defend a game that's gonna be like, you know, have a remake or re-release, and that you're not helping at all? I mean, literally, thank you for that. Oh my god, they made it. Bless you. Thank you so much for that information. The eShop is closing along with Fire Emblem Revelations on the month of March or May, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Sometimes it's really difficult to get access to like some certain games, so what can you even do if you want to enjoy that experience? It's gonna disappear practically forever. The only way that it exists is from hand to hand, being, you know, duplicated like that. Once all those sources disappear, it's gone. What if something's happened to like the internet? All that data is gone. This reminds me of that one movie with Jack Black, but like, oh, there were like no movies. He was like replicating movies again. He was like archiving like every movie that ever existed by recreating the movies. Who was that? What was the name of that movie? Forgot what it was, but it was a Jack Black. I do something like that. It just reminded. I don't know. It's random, but it reminded me about that. Anyways, Gato, I agree with you. I also will like. I mean, I would like to support developers, but some of them make it really fucking tough. That's true. It's always morally correct when it comes to Nintendo. Who cares about the big companies, aka Nintendo? Nintendo is like the best and worst company simultaneously, because I am guilty of liking. I'm guilty of liking some shady games they make. It's like they make like the best of the best for me, for my taste, my crappy taste. But then at the same time, they're like, holy crap, why would you do this, Nintendo? Why would you why would you destroy like people's dream all the time? That kind of nonsense. Why is the water in my face? I didn't fix that. Nintendo. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I think that I hope that satisfies you, that I agree with you. And I do think that I'm kind of in the middle of the road, but I mostly agree with you. Anyways, here's another one. Another one. If you had $1 billion budget for a movie and it could be about anything, what would you make with it? The studio is trying to get rid of the money to lower the. Okay, this is the rest of the question is just nonsense. Let's say what movie will In-SAIN make with $1 billion? I would do Society. I would do Society. help, and I would probably never do an anime or game movie. There are some that are good. I would like to see more movies that, I don't know, from like more books or something like that. They some of them really deserve a good spotlight. I'm trying to think of like a possible book that I may have read in the past that is very interesting that this needs to come back to life. Or hell, maybe, you know what? You know what? Okay, let me shut the fuck up for 1 second. I just noticed that there's a there's a lot of like very rare indie movies based on like anime that are actually not that bad. They do a good job of replicating the experience. It's a little bit cringy, but I saw one not long ago on Netflix. I think it was. If I remember later, I'll type it in the Discord. But what kind of movie will I make with $1 million? I mean, my dream was to see Pokemon IRL movie, and that was already made, and it was not that bad. The Pokemon movie wasn't that bad. Would I make a better version of the Dragon Ball Z movie? You can probably see YouTubers making a video like that even better. A better Dragon Ball Z movie. There we go. I think that's gonna be my short answer. Long answer: more book movies that are amazing. It needs to be because people don't fucking read these days. Read the fucking description. Anyways, let's see what else can I bring here to the table that can be interesting. Is that it for the Discord mailbags? What's my favorite dinosaur? Oh my god, you're being called out here. I made a post that I said lately I've been very into dinosaurs. I have a lot of fellow friends that are dinosaur VTubers, dinosaur PNG tubers, or just dinosaur connoisseurs, and I'm like, fuck, I really like dinosaurs. I'm seeing a lot of it lately. One of my favorite dinosaurs, of course, is the Triceratops. The Triceratops is literally my all-time favorite. Most people choose very OP dinosaurs that they have like a either all-terrain or mighty power. Velociraptor is like top tier as well. The way they portrayed Velociraptors in Jurassic Park 3, was it? I think it was. Fuck it. The Jurassic Park movies always do a good job portraying like the Velociraptor. It's freaking good. I like dinosaurs. Okay, I want to eat dinosaurs. Eat the dragon tail. Dinosaurs are not. Is a dragon a dinosaur basically? Genji, is that you? Genji. Dragon Ball Legend. Anyways, my favorite dinosaur is the Camellios. Oh shit, that sounds like that. Is that a real name? I want to hear praise it. It almost sounds like Charmeleon. Did I read it right? Camellios. Almost sounds like a pun, like Camellios my ass or Camellios my balls or something. I don't know. Are you trying to trick me? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna read the next question. I am feeling very hyper tonight. I think I'm very excited because it's the first one of the year and I have so much to go through. Don't worry, my head's not gonna explode. If it explodes, it's after the 2 hours. Anyways, let's see. Well, another question. Wow, there's so many big ones. I think the mailbag is gonna be way more fun than the topics of the week because the topic of the week were kind of weak at the end of the year. A lot happened, but but it was like a big nothing burger. So, oh shit, I think this one's from this week. Let me verify, confirm here. Today is the 20. What about last month? When did the week ended? 26. Someone's asking me about. If all the Saints got married, maybe to each other, which would take the masculine role, aka tuxedos and brides? What the fuck? I've always said that these characters are all like gender neutral. They can go both ways. they choose a preferred body, but all these characters, they go both ways. That's as far as I'm gonna go on YouTube. Okay, all right. We're not dealing with that here. But I already answered that question on Discord. Join Discord, by the way, if you have never joined Discord and watch this. It's pretty fun. But if you don't, I completely understand. It's normal. Anyways, that I think does it. If I miss any, I apologize. I'll answer it on the... I really want to get to the Facebook ones because it's all about the New Year's resolution. What is my resolutions? People have been asking me about that because my life is just a lot more different now than ever. So let me get a little closer here to the people on Facebook and read this one quickly. This one specifically for someone who have asked me other questions. Oh, hi. So Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Um, I'm having trouble having I'm having trouble coming with a New Year's resolution. I know how I can provide. I know how I can improve, but I don't know if any of them are worth stating as a goal for a year. I feel like if I choose a goal for the year, I would just end up more reluctant and try to achieve it and procrastinate. Do you think it's better to not have a big goal for a New Year's resolution? And I just think it would be better for me to just try to be better without setting a bar to reach. What do you think? Can someone help me here? Anyone want to provide with that? So here's essentially what we are trying to deal with tonight. And this question is specifically about, big goals, trying to achieve them. Have you ever been the type of person who ever like set your goal from the beginning? And this is really relatable to the question in the poll. It's like, have you ever like completed a New Year's resolution? Sometimes we have the horrible ability to like procrastinate real bad. And because we have those goals already preserved, instead of having them on the moment, sometimes I can see both situations. Sometimes some plans, I mean, some of the better plans in your life are the ones that are not planned. And that has happened to me too. Sometimes I plan something. I'm someone who makes a lot of plans. And in my case, I am the type of person who do things on last minute. And they work for me. I just like rush. And I also have the bad habit of like either procrastinating around it or adding way too many plans. And then I force myself to do it at the end. Because I do so much. I'm someone who cleans my house a lot, so I use that as an excuse. If I have a big plan to do, oh no wait, I have to clean my entire house. I have to do all this thing. I have an immaculate Latin American house. I've been disciplined by the chancla, by my grandmother. Oh my God, please help me. I need therapy. But anyways, as I was trying to say, this question is all about those long-term goals. Is it better to just to not have a big one or have a big one? I think it would be unfair to answer this with saying that it's best to just have smaller goals instead of big goals. Just have small ones and achieve them, as you go, little by little. Chip it through. It's like Minecraft. Dig a little bit first, a little bit there, just a little by little, get the big goal done. And I think it's better to do it like that. It really helps a lot. Let's read some of the chat answers when I answered the questions. You said, wait, before that, Kippy, what the heck are you saying? If you join Discord, it's a 50% chance off, or the 50% off of SAIN pillow. That is false information. There is no percentage off of SAIN pillows. I have SAIN pillows on Redbubble. One of these days, I'm gonna see someone with it. I'm be surprised. Anyways, you're saying one of the statements says, I have no goals. I just enjoy living. That's pretty good too. At the moment, on the spot, living is probably well. Some people get desperate, or not desperate, like, get nervous when they get plans on the way. It's better if they live on the action. And they're more powerful like that. And yeah, it be like that. So just take small steps, getting small goals to reach the big one. Yeah, that's also very good too. That's pretty much what I just said. The only goal is to debut and stream constantly. Oh, awesome. We would like to help you with that. You always need help with that stuff. We have many members of our community that are VTubers. We got information. It's out there. It's very easy. YouTube is there. We are here. We support you. The chancla gave you the emotional damage. Ooh. Emotional damage. Someone said it. There we go. Desperation. Oh my God. Sock, are you doing okay? All right, so what's common here? If I live with you, if you have framed pictures of chanclas in every room of house, oh no, discipline. Yeah, that's like really good advice. Get something that disciplines you. Like get someone's picture that scare you and just put it everywhere in your house. In this case, a chancla can make you afraid. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for that question. I hope that satisfies you with that. Yeah, like I said, small step, baby steps. If you want really accomplish the big goal, it doesn't matter how long you get to, if it's a time limited growth, then good luck with that, and I hope you achieve it. But if it can be done little by little, then just do that. If it's something that requires saving money, have a new strategy, or have better plans. Speaking of better strategies, that's actually one of the things that people always ask me. And this is also a bit of a throwback to like a long time ago in my podcast. Some of my first mailbags was always related to my previous jobs, because I've always been someone who worked as a retail or selling my own stuff online for a living, instead of being a content creator that I am right now. I want to throw up. Anyways, yeah, when I used to work at anime conventions and stuff like that, people always ask me, how do I get, how do I step into the world of like resellers or stuff like that? And that's a really good, this is a really good segue to a very good advice for New Year's resolution. And here's my advices for that. Let's see if we can move to a more cleaner window here. I want to concentrate on this. I want everyone to concentrate. Take a breather. Take a good breather. And I think I wanted to share with everyone one of the best advices that I gave myself a long time ago when it comes to in achieving your New Year's resolution, or at least feeling like you do. Even if you're someone who doesn't get a New Year's resolution, who have one, it's improving your quality of life. That is like my number one advice. Improving your quality of life. It's like the best thing you can do. If you have a dirty pillow, throw it away and get a new one. If you have something that is like, annoying you, throw it away and get something new, or replace it with something that would be beneficial for you. You just improve your sleep, improve your mobility, declutter. And declutter is huge. Some people get a mental block when they have it's called what's it called? I forgot. I heard that recently. Decision fatigue. There we go. Decision fatigue is pretty much like it's the action of having too many actions in the day. And then sometimes you get so exhausted at some point of the day that you will be at a point where you can't even make a simple decision, because you make so many decisions in the day. You make decisions when you wake up. Should I look at the phone? You make decisions when you go, when you walk somewhere, when you pick up stuff, when you do any chores, you're making a decision. So if you have like many big decisions, let's say for example, like your phone is filled with like 1,000 meme pictures or degenerate stuff, clean that shit. You don't need those pictures. You don't just click like alt delete everything, and start fresh. I just did that today and it felt so good. Sometimes a really good advice, if you don't want to delete everything, from your phone, put it in your computer, and if you have a private computer, and just like dump everything in there. I have a folder that has my name and it says 2022, and it has literally everything that I had left over that I didn't want it to delete, and I just put it in there. And I've been doing that literally for like 6 years in a row, and it's so good to like look back. Oh my god, I have a fresh start. Everything is in there. Well, like I said, just unclog your phones, declutter. Another way to declutter, as I want to say, of course, is getting rid of your stuff. Don't be afraid to replace. As someone, I'm not saying this because I confess, of course, always that as of last year, I started decluttering. I started parting with a lot of my own belongings, and it's kind of refreshing. I felt like I was getting rid of a lot of trash, even though a lot of it I had sentimental value. At least 50%. Get a limit. Don't go like all crazy minimalist. Minimalists it's a bit dangerous because you're gonna feel terrible. I tried one time doing the whole thing of like, wearing shirts that are plain so I don't have to make decisions. I hated it. I love my graphic tees. I love looking at anime and gaming stuff. I'm not gonna change being a nerd practically forever. Like, holy shit, I do like that. You should have a sound clip. CEO of Failure Management, Steven. What the hell, Jose? Yeah. I'll get some more sounds later. For now, enjoy what I have. That was loud, sorry. Okay, a quote I always go by. The choice is yours. The choice to lead your path and nothing else. I guess so. That makes sense. I have a huge folder on my PC that's stuff from previous PC that I need to take a look at and clean up. You definitely need to clean up that real good. Rest in peace, Blockbuster. What happened to Blockbuster? It's only been gone for like over 2 decades already. I usually don't replace things until they break. That makes sense, but at the same time, Maiden, sometimes even if something isn't broken, it can be fundamentally not useful to someone. So if it's not broken, it may be causing you to, to not have a good quality of life. I'm not saying to splurge or spend on expensive stuff, but just a bit of a fix them up. It's gonna make you feel good. Today, I actually bought some a new pair of pants to go out and a new pair of shirts. And it's like, yeah, this feels nice. These are the ones that I'm gonna be using, and the rest, yeah, either like donate it to like your Dollar General, no, not Dollar General. What's the name? What's the name of that one? Oh my goodness, I forgot the one that you donate the stuff to. There's many other, like Salvation Army, all that kind of stuff. Some people hate because whatever, they make profit of it, but it's a good dumpster truck, okay? It's a good dumpster place for things you don't want to throw in the fucking garbage. I feel horrible. I'm someone who recycle. I like recycling. I don't like throwing away as much plastic as I want to. I try to do the best to like minimize the fucking damage that we do to this earth. So yeah, try to do the same with electronics that don't work anymore. Get a new coffee maker, even if it's one that costs like $10. It'll do you really good to your mental state. I wish I was your dumpster. No, I would throw you in a ditch. The Red Cross, Goodwill. Thank you, Goodwill. That's the one. Yeah, Goodwill. That's the one that I usually go to when I have when I have one of those monitors that doesn't no longer work anymore. I'm like, yeah, let me just throw it on Goodwill. Someone will benefit from this because even if it doesn't work completely, someone may use it. Someone may have a use for it. Stop drinking coffee. Coffee can be really bad for you. I have to minimize the coffee. It is not good for my health, but I am sadly just a little bit addicted to coffee. I do like the taste. I like being a creative barista. I have barista in my blood. I'm sorry. I used to work in like coffee shops for a long time, okay? And also, I just like coffee. I just like the smell. It smells good. Coffee's a fucking drug. Did you know that? Jesus Christ. In PR, there isn't a Goodwill though. There isn't a Goodwill, but there's gotta be in PR places that you can like take stuff, like a flea market or something like that. Ask someone, because I used to do it when I was in PR. My solution to most things, it was usually clasificados online. I was telling people that, yo, I'm giving away this couch or bed or something like that, or even if it did like no profit, like someone's gonna come with an ugly pickup truck and take it away, or put it on the side of the road and let someone fucking take it. Something like that, just put it on a nice table, put a nice sign. If you live in a faraway place, and that sucks, I understand sometimes some people are way too busy, that work really hard. So when there's no choice, do it the American way. Just fucking throw it in the garbage and get something new. I hope that helps with that answer. I always recommend, of course, reselling stuff, clasificados online, eBay. Lately I've been into Mercari. Mercari is a very good place to just like see some people who want stuff, and it's like easier to communicate with people in Mercari than it is in like eBay for some reason. I don't know. It's more cozy in there. Check it out. It's not that bad. I'm not sponsored. How often do you dispose of your underwear? Now those are going to the fucking trash. Those are going to the trash. You trust me, you don't want that. You can save money on things in life if someone just tell yourself to cease existing. Like, what? Oh my goodness, these people are crazy. You recently got an air fryer for $25. Let's go. That's not a bad price. Use it until it freaking explodes. But please don't let your house catch fire. I donated my old PC to set to Goodwill when it was $166. Damn. Did you make sure that everything was wiped out of the hard drive, Kippy? I'm a trash man. They call me the trash man. That reminds me of Danny DeVito. God bless his heart. Anyways, yeah, that's my advice. Like I said, declutter. It helps a lot. If you don't have a New Year's resolution, have just have goals like that. Don't call it, here's like life hack. Don't call it New Year's resolution. Call it spring cleaning. Use that as an excuse. It may be something commercialized. I don't know how that's commercialized, for fuck's sake. It's spring cleaning. Like right now, clean your crap. Sell those retro video games that you're not using. Sell them at a good price. Did you? I think Fire Emblem Path of Radiance right now is fucking $500 if you have it in a box. That can almost get you like half of a PC, of a really good PC. And what's that disc doing? Like sitting, if you finish the game, put it in your corner. I'm looking at Fire Emblem Path of Radiance right now on my side. And I'm like, holy shit. Should I sell you or should I keep you? Should I sell you? Should I keep you? I'm afraid that like the humidity or the mold is gonna destroy it, and I'm gonna end up not earning those $500. Damn. It'd be like that. I'm the trash man. I get saying no, don't do that. The OG Zelda of Ocarina of Time cartridge is doing fine, and the collection does. It's collecting dust. It's doing its job. Okay, here's an advice. That's a really good segue. Thank you for talking. You said the keyword, it's dust. So here's one. Let me go to that. All right, so here's the advice. If you don't want to throw away your stuff, have another rule. Have another rule of like collection. Let's say right now I have, those really very cheap Walmart bookshelves, the ones that are like almost like 6 feet tall or 70. I have so many of those. I buy them, I pre-make them, and then I put them on the walls. And I also have some of those IKEA shelves, and whatever cannot fit in there, it's going to the selling bin. I have a selling bin. Sometimes it's a cardboard box or a plastic bin. I just throw it in there, and it's like something to plan to do later. Hi, out here. We were just talking about dinosaurs earlier. sell all the stuff to buy new stuff. Good thinking, Sayori. Good thinking. I'm doing fine here. Thank you for asking. Like I said, let me go over that again. One good advice of collecting, if you don't want to throw things away, is like have a limited space. But don't let it be a depressing tiny space. Have it a fair space, something that is displayable. You don't want to have junk all over. And also, by the way, it's okay if you want to collect things in boxes, but some things look better out of the box. I'm just telling you, you don't want your collection to look like the display cabinet of a GameStop corner. If anyone knows what GameStop even is in PR anymore, because I know it's not there anymore. But some people, I got okay. So someone once insulted one of my old displays a long time ago, and they call it, why does it fucking look like a GameStop display shelf? And I felt so ashamed. Like I got burned really bad because all my toys were like in boxes, like trying to like swim over each other. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna open some of them and I'm gonna display them. You'll see. They told me that, and that's like the worst thing you can say to someone when you look at their display. Oh, look at my display. It looks cool, right? Look at all these Power Rangers. I love especially the yellow one. And it's like, oh, it looks like a fucking GameStop shelf. Like low tier. They gave me like a 2 out of 10 score in like Flash Toy 4chan. That was such a fucking long time ago. And also Funko Pops, they may look symmetrical, but sometimes they look also nice out of box. If you don't want to open them because they're hella rare, it's okay. But if you got some that are like common, cheap, open them and put them in a nice display shelf. It'll look nice. Should you sell your copy of Path of Radiance? Nah, not right now. You're gambling right now. That game is really expensive right now because of Fire Emblem Engage. But I smell in the horizon, they might do like a port of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. That game is way too hot to let it cool. So right now the price is cooking. This is not advice. This is not financial. At this point, some fucking retro games are so expensive that I'm afraid of giving advice because it would be considered financial advice. Fucking $500 is literally someone's like 1 week of pay work. And the motherfucking game is 1 week of pay work. And someone's paying that for it. Stonks. Funko Pops need to be eliminated. I still have a lot of them that are common. I'm trying to part with them. What the fuck am I gonna do with my Evangelion Funko Pop? I can sell them for like $80. I need to get on that shit. The thing is, you want to stream it. Like, you know what to do, baby. One Piece. We are. I hope you got the hint. Saying in terms of Tabarn. Oh my goodness. Nah, no, please don't take that seriously. Do whatever you want with your stuff, of course. Like I said, make it a nice display. And then that was the primary advice. Give it a nice display and then figure out what to do with it. Don't overdo it. Don't overflood with collections. If the collection is like hiding inside a closet, it's not a collection, it's trash. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I think people are already stating that, which is true. You know what? Here's another rule. There are some things that are really hard to part with. Find a way to be like you said, maybe play it, get a good feeling out of it, and then part with it. Or maybe, like I said, there are things that I parted away with recently, and I said, am I satisfied with how long I've kept this item? And some of them I said, yes, I actually am. I actually enjoyed it. For the duration of time that this item was popular, it was sitting in my shelf doing an amazing job. And now it's time to go bye-bye. And that was really good advice for me. I cope. I got that copy on it. I think I need to bring the fucking cope. I installed this just for this occasion. So I need that. I need the fucking copium. I'm running out of fucking air. Not for real. This is a metaphorical air. Air doesn't exist. Where is that? No, don't tell me that I'm fucking uninstall it. Damn it. Oh well, I had a copium thing that I wanted to put on today, but I guess I didn't install it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You get the point. I saw that black couch. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You saw nothing. Okay, I'm switching. I'm tired of this. There we go. Have some sushi. It's on me. It's on the table, by the way. I could probably part with some items except the old Pokemon games. Understandable. You can also set them on display. They will look good. You can brag about that on Reddit. It makes a really good post. You can get some nice karma out of it. Anyways, what else do I got on the board? Before I keep talking about resolutions and all that nonsense and keep asking people about it, this week's topics was very... You know, there's a lot of like thinking about what was like the best anime, best game, best like content creators, almost like the game of the year kind of stuff. It kind of like revitalized once again, and surprisingly, a lot of people are putting Bocchi the Rock in like the top tier S rank, and I agree. Bocchi the Rock was fucking top tier anime. It's at least a 9.5 out of 10. Is it a 10 out of 10? And it's in my heart. In my heart, it's a 10 out of 10. Objectively, I think Bocchi the Rock is a solid 9.5 out of 10. I don't say 9 is too low. 9.5, it's almost perfect. It would be perfect if it had just a little bit more pizzazz. It had a lot of it, but it's still just cute girls doing cute things by playing music. And it did some amazing animation moments, but it wasn't really outbreaking. Not quite. Was it a perfect amazing? Was it a new fresh of bread air? Yes, it was. Please watch Bocchi the Rock. Do yourself a favor. It's amazing. It also tackles the topic of one of our dear audiences talked about before, which is like, you know, social anxiety in scenarios and you know, how they're being represented in anime format, and it does it amazingly. It's so fucking relatable in so many occasions. I mean, I am not exactly like the character, but I do overthink like way too much. You all saw the way I play Pokemon. You all saw the way I stream. That I don't get progress done because I always overthink way too much. And yeah, I've always been like that all my life. I've always said I was being very, very shy. In fact, let's link this back to the fucking resolutions that I'm talking about. And that is that the fact that it took me almost 10 years since like the early beginnings of YouTube for me to get my New Year's resolution done. I am so late to this game of like streaming and doing cool stuff, doing art, doing everything, because I opted out of it. I cowardized, I procrastinated for 10 years. 10 years of my life, I counted. and I did not do anything with it. Why? Because I said it was way too difficult for me to enter. I was too nervous about it. I was insecure. Could never talk, and I had bad experiences trying to get into it because I would get like super emotional. And now I cannot shut the fuck up, and no one can stop me. Yeah, and yeah, it's been really refreshing pulling off that band-aid from a long time. It's a scar that I have for the longest time, and I'm finally doing this. This thing that you're looking at me right now doing is the beginning of a resolution that I had so many years ago. Like, this is the year that I'm gonna start doing content creator. This is the year that I'm gonna stream. I never fucking did it. I've always wanted to be part of the content creators who were, just doing fun stuff. Ever since I saw fucking Game Grumps on YouTube, I'd be like, I can do that shit. I can do that shit. I bet many of you have done that as well. You have probably looked at Let's Plays back then, Machinima, all that bullshit, and you said, I can do that. That ain't hard. And you'd be like, okay, maybe I cannot do it. Or maybe some tried it and they're like, nah, it's not for me. And that's okay. Yeah. But now here you are, and now it's my time. It's true. It's like, I don't know why. It's like so surprising that now it feels like this. This is, and this is the culmination of all that to put together. It's not just because I was put in a very delicate position that I managed to start it, but I guess it was a perfect excuse to do it. And I'm enjoying it way more than ever, and you're being part of it too. Anyways, yeah, that was quite an emotional roller coaster, but it's really good. I'm really glad that I'm doing this. And there's also so many other things that I've always been like that. Yeah, like I said, not just content creating, but also art. I've always, oh yeah, I wanted to say the reasons, the many excuses why I didn't want to do it. Of course, I've always heard that it was a very slow burn. It's a slow burn. It is. I am feeling that. This is one heck of a slow burn to get those numbers, to get that recognition. Some people win the lottery and they get it fast and they're natural to it, but some other people, they don't have the blessings that they have because they've been like 1 year streaming to 1 or 2 people, and that is, it hurts. It hurts the fucking heart, and that is something that I'm always afraid of. I was like, it's gonna suck, the slow burn. I don't want slow burn. I need money now, or I need money, or I need results now, not just money. Even if I didn't have money, I need to see results, and I couldn't do that. It was so petrifying. It would really, really solidify you on the spot. I was like, no, that sucks. I'd rather just have like 3 part-times at the same time, which I did actually. If you look at my backlog of like resume, holy shit, I work probably more years in jobs than I have a lifetime, which is probably why my head fucking exploded from stress. Like I said, I already shared this many times before. It's like 5 years teacher, like 8 years selling in conventions, almost 7 years in McDonald's, 5 years Walmart. I was like, some of you are not even that old if you put all those years together. Some of you who are here are not even that old. Also selling stuff in like my mom's like mini store, independently. It's like, holy fuck, how old is this person? I work at a mall. I work at a hobby shop at the mall for like 2 years. I have so many fucking jobs at the same time. And then I moved to the United States, and also, being independent seller, yeah, all that put together. But and I'm saying all of this because it's always been my excuse to not do what I'm doing right now. It's always been the same, and I'm doing it right now. I actually have a small seasonal part-time while I do this thing, fucking cripple at home in my little cave. I'm like, yo, this is kind of fun. It's a slow burn, but I like it. I get my commissions very, very often. It helps a little bit, and also, the seasonal is helping a little bit. I'm getting some energy out there, even if it's a couple of hours a day. It's helping. Don't talk about getting old. You're unlucky to get a few hours. No. I mean, I hope at least you people are enjoying this time. Yeah, I am venting because this is what this stream is. This is what I use these podcasts for. I use them to vent. I knew that this was an excellent move for me to make, and I recommend this. If one of your resolutions is streaming or being a content creator, I recommend this goal as well. Have this. I'm not suggesting it. It may not be for everybody, but everything is content around you. And I hate that saying. I hate it. Not everything has to be content around you. But what I'm saying is, like, for example, let's say you stream for 1 week, and then at the end of the week, do yourself a small recap and YouTube record it and be like, yo, this week I played this week I played that. Give some updates on YouTube with no editing. Very simple. This is why last week I was talking about Rep Says Desu on YouTube, and their content is like very straightforward. There's many content creators that their content is like very straightforward, and I like that because it's simple and to the job, and it does the job. It's not just good for the channel, it's also good for them because it helps them recap and just be, it helps them be out there. Try it for fun, like a hobby. Exactly. Please treat it like a hobby, for the love of God. If you treat it like a job, you're gonna be like me. You're gonna be avoiding it for so long because why would I be in a job that doesn't pay me right? That's like, I hate it. I don't want to. I've been in jobs that doesn't pay right, and I left them. I'd be like, nope, this place sucks. And if you treat it like a job, you're gonna leave. You're gonna leave it, and that's why I left it, because I was trying to treat it like a job first instead of a hobby, and that's why I was not having fun. Therefore, I will keep having fun offline. And if this is not for you, then it's okay too. It's understandable. At least try it. Try it very slowly. If you're missing, there's many ways to try it. I'm not the problem solver for all the things, but I hope at least I managed to help people, with what I can. Anyways, I think I went too long on that one advice for resolutions and the story. Yeah. Let's see what else do I got on the board here. Like I said, normal news. Normal news was, oh my God, what the fuck? Some bullshit about Andrew Tate. Who the fuck here knows who Andrew Tate is? Oh, everything that I know about the motherfucker is against my will. Because I probably watch too many stupid YouTubers or Twitter pages that talk about that kind of stuff. And it's like, yo, Andrew Tate got arrested. The fuck do I care? Why? Yeah, it was a serious case. Something about pizza. Something about trafficking people. Something about, just dumb stuff like that. You gotta find, okay, so if I'm someone who, I hate my own voice too. I hate it so much too. This is why I always, I confess, I do use a voice changer, but but at the beginning, I use my regular voice. I ask people if they like this voice, and it's like, oh, it's okay. And now I got attached to it because it's kind of a character voice. I embraced it. But I sometimes change the tune depending to my feeling. Sometimes I lower it. Sometimes I've actually turned it off, and some of you may have not even noticed. Or I have lowered it so much that it's also my OG voice. Even though my original voice is also kind of effeminate, but a little deep. It's very effeminate and very deep. I am just someone who's very vibrant when it comes to being myself. Oh, thank you. You love my voice. I love my voice too. Regular voicing was nice too. It was nice semi-podcast to hear for a while working. Thank you. I will get back to that. I will switch here back and forth depending on my mood. I always change the tune depending on how I'm feeling. If I want chill, I'll have chill. If I want hyper, I'll have hyper. And I'm glad you all accepted that. I'm so glad that people on Twitch accepted it, And that's a lot to say. Anyways, like I said, find your voice, be happy with it, and that's pretty much what you can do about that. Anyways, let me see what else I got here about more of this stuff, more junk like his. Yeah, the question of the poll. I'm gonna end the poll right now. I'm gonna end it before. I want to end it in advance because I want to talk about that. So let's see. 40-60. Wow. It's very balanced. It's not bad. Thank you everyone for voting on the poll. So the question was, did you accomplish at least one New Year's resolution last year? Not this year. It's too early for that. Last year. And it was 40% yes, 60% no. Like I said, some resolutions are way too big to accomplish, and that's okay to move them on. Some are very small, and they can be accomplished almost immediately. I'm going to end the poll. There we go. Thank you everyone for voting on that. Like I said, just diversify. Even if you don't make one of them, it doesn't mean that you didn't do good. Sometimes they change. Sometimes the story changes. So you gotta find you just gotta find your good path. I don't want to regurgitate what I said at the beginning. It makes sense as it is right now. You should use a natural voice and change the voice depending on the mood. Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. You're a failure and you're happy. You are far from being that. You are also an amazing friend. Don't say that to yourself, Thomas. You may not think it, and I think you're one of the type of people that throw up at the idea of being nice, You're actually very nice. Deep down to the core, you're actually very fucking nice. So a lot of you here are very nice. I've not met someone who has been very disrespectful in this place. I've met disrespectful people in this path that I've taken. People who have always asking silly stuff, and people, who just, they're not here anymore, and that's okay for them not being anymore. They don't like it, they can fucking leave. You get it? It's gonna happen. People are gonna leave you. I think also let's get this as an advice. I always talk about like friends online and friends and people in relationship like that online, and one of the things that I always have to like heavily state is that somewhere along the way, some of your friends will stop talking to you less, but it doesn't mean that they don't like you. Sometimes it could mean that you're okay together. You're okay as you are now, and you all can always like rely on each other when when things get tough. Because I have friends that I don't talk to every day. I don't have to bother them every day. We are all busy life. We all have really busy lives, especially in this day and age. That we got so much fucking shit to do. Speaking of so much stuff to do, oh my god, I already said. I know I already said this. Like more this last month of anime was really good. Did y'all finish watching Chainsaw Man? It's fucking great. I'm so glad the anime adaptation was so good. Like I said, watch the animes that are airing. This year of anime is also going to start really good. I don't remember exactly which one I'm gonna be, but I saw a brief list. I was like, yep, I have a lot of fucking anime to watch. And if you're someone whose resolution is waiting to play really good things, don't look ahead. Look back. We have an entire archive. Let's thank people who always, let's thank the people who backlog and preserve video games and give them easy access. Like, holy shit. Look back. Play some really obscure, nice game. Don't wait for the next YouTuber to tell you what to play. Don't wait for me to tell you what to play. Go play Fortnite if you haven't played it. It's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of fun to chill and play something like that. It's fun to play with like randos or friends, make new friends, make new acquaintances. Get out of your comfort zone once in a while. I think that's what helped me get into this career as well. I've always been like 10 years afraid of it, and always shit posting online, being just a figure of shit posting. And now I'm just like, I'm trying my best to be out here and doing these things that make me happy. So yeah, that's my advice as well too for this year. Get out of your comfort zone. That's a New Year's resolution for many people. If you're already someone who gets out of your comfort zone, then good for you. Keep it up and keep it up even harder. Do something even bigger. Bigger, not too ambitious. Let's not get too cocky here, one freaking step at a time. I am not gonna start doing some random stuff that I could never do. It's just one step at a time is just as good. Anyways, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the New Year's resolution. Anything else you all gotta say? Anything in particular? I think a special shout out to like literally everyone who watched me play Pokemon until like 3 a.m. That was an amazing stream. But holy crap, did it take long. Even at the end of it, I was like exhausted. And also a huge shout out to everyone who supports the channel and contribute with clips, art, and every meme, everything that they do that I always keep in my folders. I want to make a good compilation video and do that. So what are my New Year's resolution for SAIN? I don't think I've been clear about that. Next year, baby, this year, my goal is getting at least 2,000 subs here on YouTube. And at least 1,000 on Twitch. 1,000 on Twitch. That's gonna be the most difficult one. That's because 2,000 on YouTube I can see. 1,000 on Twitch, however, that's a little ambitious for me. Because I gotta get out of my comfort zone and put my name out there. I also did say that I've been wanting to expand. I have this I wrote on the board expand. I have not yet done the Spotify thing. I would like to do that. And one of the things that I want to do is something that I want to call like an offline content. And my offline content is pretty much just gonna be it's gonna be like these podcasts, but like less chaotic and more reserved, and put those along with the Spotify kind of stuff. And yeah, how am I gonna do them? I'll keep cooking. Let him cook, as the meme says. I'm gonna keep cooking all that stuff, and I'm gonna keep seeing what I'm gonna keep doing what I can. And I'm still waiting for that art tablet, because one of my other goals is getting more involved with more art stuff. I want to pay back I want to do more stuff for the channel. I have some more animated intros and stuff like that. I want to make them myself. Yeah. Not too ambitious, you know, one step at a baby steps. I'm trying to get way too ahead of myself. If it were me, I'd be like way more ambitious than that, but I'm gonna do baby steps. Okay, Maiden, let me catch up with the comments right now. You can never finish animes that you start. I get that. Like I said, one step at a time. One of my tricks for watching anime sometimes, and this is really tough to do for some people, but I'm coping with sometimes only watching animes episodes by part. Sometimes I watch one half of one episode one day and that's it. And then I watch the next day, I watch the other half. I can literally, I have mastered the mental ability to actually do that. Can you fucking believe that? That is something that most people cannot tolerate. They have to like sit through and enjoy it fully. But sometimes I leave, hell, sometimes I watch 80% one episode and I stop. You know, you learn when enough is enough. Or if you can watch several in a row, then do it. But multitasking. Sometimes I play my Genshin Impact while I do my stuff offline. But I'm cooling down. Not of the other days, I was just chilling, playing Genshin Impact, and I was just listening to friends on Discord. And that was like, that felt refreshing. It helped me do the entire event that I did not do. And I think it was one of the days of last week that I did not stream. Because I said, I'm really tired, my head hurts, I'm gonna be playing, but I'm just gonna be chilling on Discord chat. And I did that and it was really good. Why you do this? This is monster-like. How can you watch half an episode? I woke you up with that comment. That's the one that got you. It's the difficult ability, but I'm a master of it. Trust me. That's how I managed to watch Breaking Bad. Even if the plot was very hot, I was like, no, I have to stop. I literally have to stop because I got stuff to do, or I gotta rest. You know your limitations. So let me read some comments here. Maiden, you're saying, okay, SAIN, I am not going to play that game, no matter what you said. Who you said? What? Bafuri is coming back this year. Hell, let's go. Bafuri is nice. Once I get my model, I'll stream all the monster grind. Oh my god, let's go. I'm waiting for that. I'm definitely waiting for that. I need to get out of my comfort zone and not be in ABS watch list. You're in the red zone, pal. To be honest, if you keep reaching out and growing, you'll get to that goal this year. I hope so. If you need help with the art, you can always ask me anytime. I'll always got your back. I can always count you. I can always count on you, Sajo. You have helped me way more than I can describe. I've always said, I know I said that many times, but it's something that I just feel. How about watching One Piece in 1.5 speed? I do that, actually. There are many episodes that I just watch in 1.5 speed, and they feel good enough because shonen anime can be a little bit campy. So some anime, not all, some anime I do watch in 1.5 speed. Not 1.5, 1.25 speed. It's a little difference between the 2.5 and the 1.5. It's just slightly faster. I prefer the 1.2. I did it on one episode. There was this one episode of Vinland Saga where the characters were just walking and talking. And I knew it was gonna be like that, so I just like, oh, let's go 2 times speed because I know they're not gonna do any action. When the action starts, I just like slow down, you know. I watch anime sometimes with a hand on my on my mouse. Well, you know what? I managed to bring. I have a very shitty laptop on my living room that I need to replace sometime soon. It's running out of life, but I use that anime exclusively for. I use a laptop to watch anime. And I watch anime in my couch, but I do have a little coffee table, and I put the mouse in there. Sometimes all I gotta do is just reach the mouse, and because it's a wireless mouse connected to like the living room TV, and that's what I do. That's a really good advice. Just find ways to like. This is what I'm saying. Optimize your life. Optimizing your life, change your quality of life, so it can be a lot better. Minimal stuff like that is like almost like priceless. Can really benefit you a long time. Yes, don't be okay. I'm not telling you to do something big like, yes, let's move our bed to the bathroom. No, not like that. Life hack. Let's brush our teeth in the shower. Well, that one's actually kind of viable, but don't do it. It's a little uncomfortable. Yeah, you know, but just improve your quality of life, okay? Drink more water, yada yada, all that nonsense. I think I wait a little too long on this episode because I have way too much to say. Did I say everything? Yes, I did. Anyways, that is the end for the In-SAIN podcast, VTuber codes, whatever you want to call this. Episode 31. It was a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of yelling from Sane, but it was amazing. I felt relief. This is my venting episodes where I begin my New Year's resolution, and I want to look back to this episode next year and see if I did anything of what I said. And let's hope we can accomplish it together. You can always join the Discord and chat about that. You can always like look at all the YouTube videos and talk about that. But don't stress too hard. Look at what happened to me when I stress by working all those jobs. Almost freaking die. Like, no joke. Anyways, I am parting with you all, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your support and all the pages, all the stuff, overthrown. I'm waiting for so many stuff that I'm like, I'm almost scared of waiting for those items because I am fucking gonna cry when I get them. But I'm so glad you all think that I'm worth spending your time with. Really, I appreciate all of you so much. Everyone here, I always give a shout out to literally everyone. Literally, right now in this chat, everyone has been like, I have experience with all of you, either playing on stream or chatting or just even interacting on different moments in social media. Thank you so much for everything, and see you for many other Sundays on the In-SAIN podcast for the rest of the year. And this is it. You all have a good night and Happy New Year, of course. Bye bye. Saint Kai, why are you in the middle of the chat? The Suchi was in the middle of the chat. I'm reading here. Good night. Happy All New Year. Feliz Año Nuevo. Feliz Año Nuevo. I hope to actually declutter. Yes, please do that. See you later. Happy ear. Heart. Heart and love and kisses in all your pink parts. Eating sushi. You're eating good before you leave. Let's go. Got some sushi platter right there.